Welcome everyone, my name is Joshua Bean and I'm going to talk to you about the theory of disruptive technology and some of the key takeaways from a managerial perspective. The theory of disruptive technology is the idea that new technology unexpectedly replaces an established technology and in return essentially disrupts the existing firm's business model. The S-curve that I previously mentioned on my website and have a photo on the homepage also illustrates that at some point technology hits a plateau where it is no longer able to advance and a new technological breakthrough is required for the technology to further improve. And this is typically where the actual theory of disruptive technology takes place. Now I'm going to talk about a few key points from a managerial perspective that you want to take into consideration for the theory of disruptive technology. First, a manager wants to make sure they have a strong relationship and have hired strong talent in the research and development department, as they are a significant factor in regards to the company overall being able to take advantage of the disruptive technology or whether they're going to become a victim. The quicker the research and development departments and management are able to get on the same page and realize a trend, the sooner they are likely to enter the marketplace with a new technology and disrupt their competitors' business plans, and in return that's going to generate profits for the company that develops the new technology. As mentioned, the actual disruption typically occurs primarily because firms invest too much money into existing technology, hence the Kodak example on the website. They had too much money invested in film, and it took them 2 decades to completely transition from film technology over to digital photography technology. So having all your eggs in one basket and too much money invested into one type of product is not a good thing and can come back to haunt a manager and a company. Also, the actual management within the company can be a deciding factor as well, whether the theory helps or hurts the company. Again, I'm going to reference Kodak because their upper management and middle level management were at odds with each other. And that's partly why it took 2 decades for the company to advance into the digital technology sector. So making sure the management is all on the same page and have a business plan and a backup business plan in the event that current technology is not working and they need to develop something new is important. My last 2 points are a firm needs to, and a manager needs to consider all the financial benefits and potential financial downfalls regarding the theory of disruptive technology. Financial benefits, an example of that would be management and the research and development department were on the same page. They realized a budding trend that consumers were starting to develop and were able to turn out a new product that realized some short-term profits immediately for the company and also put their competitors on the ropes to cause them to try and gear up and put out a product or a new piece of technology similar to theirs. Potential downfall, as far as finances go, is pumping too much money into research and development and having the new technology enter the marketplace and not be well received by the customers or consumers, which would in return be a costly mistake and cost the firm quite a bit of money. Finally, I think the most important thing is for managers and the company to really pay attention to consumer needs and trends. Consumer needs and trends are what really drive this theory. Having managers in a research and development department, marketing department, that are able to recognize key trends and consumer needs quickly are ultimately going to be able to lead to a company that's going to be able to take advantage of this theory versus be on the downside of the theory. As Kodak is the example of that. Thank you, and I appreciate your time for listening to my presentation on the theory of disruptive technology.